Hi guys, what's going on? This is Namkraft. Welcome to another season of Starcraft English commentary, and let's continue on with the battle between Jaedong and Horang2. The first game was won nicely done by Jaedong, and then we will have a rematch. And if Jaedong wins the second set, he will qualify for the round of 24. Horang2 did his best, but Jaedong at this current point in time is just a very strong player overall. Overlord scouted by the probe, so Horang2 will know that the enemy is located at the top right. And the fact that he's going for this probe scout right after pylon, it means usually he will be going for a forge, I think. But with this situation, he will go for forge because he sees the spawning pool, and that spawning pool is going to be very hard to counter if you don't have any kind of defenses, either by the way of cannons, or by the way of gateway. Anyways, yeah, the forge has been created.
저는 시간 가는 줄 몰랐습니다. 아까 전에 그 경기 보면서
자꾸 그렇게 혼자 살겠다고. 예. 그러면 안 됩니다.
Alright, looks like now Horang2 is trying to stop the enemy from expanding. He's gonna try a little bit of shenanigans here on the drone, but Jaedong is gonna be allowed to expand finally. Alright, I think those are possibly 6 Zerglings. We have a cannons to cover. No, just 4 Zerglings. I think these days, usually we don't see 6 Zerglings unless it's like a dead right 9 pool with gas, so that you're gonna be able to go for Zergling with speed. Usually just a drone, and then 4 Zergling is a standard operation here. And Jaedong is gonna expand towards the 3 o'clock position. For the time being, Horang2 is allowed to scout this probe. Metropolis is the map, so there's a huge area in your main base, and I guess this probe want to confirm whether there's going to be additional attack, but he will not be able to see it. It's so damaged already, and he will have to leave. But I think he might be allowed to keep his probe. Oh, maybe not, because the Zerglings are almost there. The probe will take 2 hits and then it will be dead. No, 3 hits, and he's almost arriving home now. So I guess this probe is gonna be allowed to live, and let's see if Horang2 will have a chance to win here. Of course, it's very tough for Horang2 to win. A second probe was sent out to scout, but it's going to be better to retreat because it's taken several hits already. Zelle coming out as well. Oh, look at those double overlords just hanging out there right in front of the front door. Usually we see the Zerg player trying to move the overlords around a little bit, you know, because you want to hide away from the Corsairs as well when they come out. But this time around, it seems like Jaedong just want to keep it right there. The Zealot is about to reach the 3rd base. There are no drones yet. What is attack inside Jaedong's main base? I was not paying attention because I'm doing something else on my second monitor, but I think it is okay. It is going to be lair. Very standard. This Zealot has arrived, but he did. Oh, the probe was about to get on the high ground to scout there, but Jaedong stopped it, and now I guess we will see the Stargate and possibly a second cannon at the expansion, because we might still have a risk of Hydras. And Horang2 did not see that. The second Zealot is a heavy investment, man. He's gonna try to get as many Zerglings as possible, but no, he pulls back now. I'm not so sure exactly what is the purpose. If you're engaging already, you might as well just try to take a few Zerglings away from it. And Zergling speed has completed. And with that, that's gonna be the end of this attack. Alright, another Zealot gets inside the main door. Nicely done. So losing 2 Zealot for the price of the information is critical, because now Horang2 doesn't have to make a cannon at the expansion. Okay, he gets a drone as well. Wow, and let's hope that Horang2 will be able to take at least 1 game away from Jaedong, because usually Jaedong is the favorite to win, and Horang2 is such a cute guy. If you see him, I mean, he's I mean, he's like almost 40 years old now, but he is still looking very, very cute. Do I have a picture of him? Yes, I do have a picture of him, but I don't have the picture of him like recently. I have one of his Photoshop pictures from a long, long time ago. Anyways, we're seeing the first Corsairs, and he wants to snipe the Overlord because he already confirmed that it's mutualist tag. So just go and sniping the Overlord is a great idea, but looks like the Overlords have retreated. There's one here, one there.
확보하면서 이제 하이템플러를 준비하는 이런 체제를 가정하려고 하고 있습니다.
And the Zerlings are going to get pushed back. Scourges have been made just as the Corsair arrived. And he just gonna go and count the number of hatchery. He's just gonna make sure he sees the number of hatchery correctly. There's a lot of Scourge. Oh my god, losing losing a Corsair there. He's gonna make a cannon. There's no cannon. Okay, there's no cannon in the main. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Losing a Scourge in the process. And looks like Jaedong also has his lapse of concentration. But where are the mutas? Do we see large amount of mutas? He's gonna be going for mutas. But for now, he's just gonna be making some Scourges. And the fact that, you know, this base Metropolis is very much oriented towards the expansion means that making the cannon next to this mineral line is a great idea here. There is gonna be +1 weapons upgrade on the Zealot. Excuse me, on the... sorry, I'm about to hallucinate now soon. Not the Starcraft hallucination, but real life hallucinate because I've been casting for 5 hours. Anyways, Zealot's gonna try to have a great surround here. Zerglings, even with a speed, could not stop them fast enough. The Zealot will come out here, but I guess they cannot accomplish much. I guess you can see that the Mutas have morphed. That's about it. And see that there's going to be some sunken 6 hatchery. The Zealots get on the high ground. The Zealot is delayed slightly. What is this unit? Another Zealot possibly. He's gonna try to get inside the main. But the Mutas are gonna come out. The Zealot might be able to spot the Mutas. No, they cannot spot it. Behind us, we have a High Templar trying to go inside the main. We have a Dark Templar coming out. Not a bad idea to get as many Zerglings as possible and then retreat. Go and hide somewhere else. The Zealot will come onto the high ground because there's a single sunken. There's gonna be some precarious situation here because the Mutas are away. The Mutas finally arrived. The rest of the Mutas come through. I guess a single sunken will fall. This Dark Templar can snipe as a couple of drones. He gets 1 drone, 2 drones, 3 drones, 4 drones. Now he's gonna retreat towards the southern part. He gets sniped, but that gives precious time for Horang2 to set up his defenses, his High Templars in his main base. His upgrade on the Corsairs are great. There is no Hydrodent, not that I can see. Yeah, I don't see Hydrodent. The High Templars are hiding in the backside here. It would take a while, I think, for Jaedong to break those cannons, and he might lose some mutualists in the process. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting situation here. Jaedong not yet switching into Hydras. And there's going to be Archon getting morphed on this high ground. That's not really the location you want to morph your Archon, but I guess that's fine. You still have some time. The Scourges will fall. There are 5 Corsairs and they have +1. There are a lot of cannons. So Jaedong needs to rethink his strategy. I guess the Hydra is done now. So Jaedong could now switch back into Hydras if he wants 87 supply for... Well, I see Jaedong 80. Now, in modern StarCraft, we often see that the Protoss player goes for Dark Archon, but with this huge amount of Corsairs, I guess he would not go for Dark Archon. Look at this perfectly symmetrical gateway once again being revealed to us. A single Archon is gonna try to push these 11 Mutas back. Zerglings coming through. The Corsairs is to group up together with the Archon and the Zealot if he wants to have any chance of succeeding here. He's gonna get surrounded. He takes a hit. The Zerglings are trying to focus their attention on the Archon. The Archon is very damaged. The Archon is going to get surrounded, but in the last bit, the Archon is going to come out. The Zealots will attack, and the Scourges arrive. The Archons need to attack the Scourges. What's happening? Looks like the Archon is not able to attack, and the last bit, the Zealots are still buying some time. The Archons will try to focus attention on the Scourges. There are 10 Scourges and 10 Mutas. Very dangerous situation. You know, around this time, a player like Mini would be going for hidden base. But I guess he's not going to do that. Horang2 is not that high caliber of a player. A single Zealot, see the drones moving. If he has a Dark Templar right now, it would be very, very easy to go and attack that base. Oh my god, nice hit! The Archon is sniped. He was able to take a single hit only. Where are the Corsairs? The Corsairs are not getting involved in the equation. The Zealot get pushed back. We do have some drones just hanging out here because they cannot go to mine. And Scourges arrived. No, looks like these Corsairs have overcommitted themselves. That was a missed micro by the Corsairs to go too far away from home. 1 Corsair has fallen. Nice storm. to eat up the mutagens. They are all damaged, but they need to have another attack soon. And now we have a large amount of Zealot and Archon. Where are the Hydras? There are the Hydras. The Hydras are damaged. One of the Hydras, but not fully dead. And YSC, not YSC, I keep on saying YSC. Horang2 need to expand. I mean, do not make the mistake of just over-attacking and losing battles. You need to think about expanding. And we are seeing possibly an expansion coming up here. The Corsairs are going to try to group together. These mutants are really damaged. A single hit or maybe 2 hits from the Corsairs and they will be gone. Attack. The Archon is trying to go towards. The Zealot will have a surround on the Hydras here. They need to move towards the bottom right, but there are some Hydras waiting already. More Corsairs coming through. You need to group the Corsairs together. Hydras will try to block on the ramp here by morphing into lurkers. No, there are no lurker mobs. I could not talk. Excuse me. The Corsairs arrived. The Archon, we need to support here. Zealots are buying time. He will come through. The Scourges are going to try to land on the Corsairs. More Corsairs have fallen. Looks like this base will fall. The Hydras trying to get on the high ground. They are getting blocked on this ramp. Nicely done. And now they will all arrive here. But looks like the Zealots have shredded those forces and expand. Come on, Horang2, expand. The game doesn't end now. The game goes on. Go for the expansion. Nice Corsairs attack, but these mutants are still alive. And Jaedong has finished the battle with about a 15 supply lead. Horang2 with 1,000 minerals. You need to use it. Zealots are going to try to attack here. There is going to be some potential for storm. Don't attack the Hydras. Just attack with the storm. Why are you storming your own Zealot? Oh my god. What are you doing? He stormed his own Zealot. And now that is going to be the end of this battle. In those encounters, if you see the Hydras, you need to send the Zealot to the drone line and let the storm take care of the Hydras, or attack the Hydras with your Zealot and storm the drone line. Do not attack the Hydras and then storm the Hydras. That is not really what you want to do, but anyway, this base is going to get remade. The cannons have come up. There's how many cannons? The mutants could dive in. There's not enough ground forces to cover for this base. Mutants are trying to snipe any kind of forces will come out. Not a single... there's a single Hydralis. He needs to cast the storm here! Ah! And now there's going to be enough Hydras to take care of it looks like Horang2 need to leave the area soon. Zealots need to join the battle. 3 cannons, is it enough? I don't think it's going to be enough. There's just so many Hydras and no more Corsairs, no more nothing. This base will possibly need to cancel itself. Horang2's got so much money, but he was not fast enough. And now he's going to have one great storm. He might have another one. He would try to morph them into Archon, but his Nexus should have been cancelled. Jaedong will qualify for the round of 24. If you enjoyed this, guys, you buy me, comment, and bye bye.